Hi, welcome to Aphasia Moments, a video podcast where we explore life with aphasia, apraxia of speech, dysarthria, and other communication challenges. I'm your host, Cheryl Tandro. I'm here to share part of my journey. I hope that what I say inspires you, empowers you, gives you hope, and helps you feel less alone. Because I have these communication disorders, sometimes my speech can be hard to understand. I encourage you to use the closed captioning features, CC, located right below the video. That might help you to understand me better. So let's dive into the topic for today. Today is day 21 of my 33 days of reading a book and sharing what I'm learning about and um, what I'm trying to reflect on. Each day they have a short story to reflect on the lesson, and they also give us a virtue that helps us be the best person we can be. Today's word is devotion. Love, loyalty, or enthusiasm for a person, an activity, or a cause. I think I'm going to hone in on the activity or a task because being devoted to a task or an activity during our recovery can help us move forward much faster, I believe. Devotion to a task means focusing on it single-mindedly without losing sight of an end goal. It involves concentration, concentrating one's efforts on the mission at hand. So when we are recovering from a stroke or other traumatic accident that cause our communication challenge, we're faced with many activities that we get to do to get stronger and redevelop the skills we want to use to do the things we really love, the things we want to do. C.V. Raman says success comes from courageous devotion to a task. I think that is really what happened with me. I was completely devoted to the task at hand that I knew would move me forward, especially for me to regain my speech, reading, and writing abilities, which was so important to me right from the beginning. I remember being totally devoted to speech therapy along the way. And from the very beginning, when I had a speech therapist coming to my house through my third speech therapist in outpatient therapy. When my home health speech pathologist recommended outpatient therapy and said I would move much further, much faster, I know I begged my family to take me to outpatient therapy. When I was about to lose my SLP, who was really helping me, her strategies were really resonating with me, and they wanted to lay her off. I remember being so devoted to advocating for her to stay. And I had my husband help me do that. And she ended up being able to stay, and I was able to stay with her. And then when my second SLP said that she was going to discharge me because I reached all of her goals. I hadn't reached my goals yet. I reached out to another speech therapist who the neurologist told me about at the beginning of my journey. And luckily, she took me on as a patient. And the same week that I was discharged from the second, I went right to the third. All along speech therapy, I did all the recommended activities outside of therapy. I even added my own. I found apps that I use every day. I have told you that from 1 month after my stroke, I started to audio tape myself. I was a little bit nervous about videotaping. That was a little bit scary to me. And then I eventually added more and more activities that I knew would get me to the goals that I had for speech, speaking, reading, and writing. So I developed projects that was my project-based speech therapy was really helpful for me. And even today, I try to do the activities I think will help me continue to move forward and continue to keep my skills active. I'm sure that there are many other things that I became absolutely devoted to, and that's what helped me move forward. I really thank you for joining me on this journey on Aphasia Moments, and I hope that today's conversation resonated with you and reminded you that even with communication challenges, life can be still full of meaning, connection, and joy. It's not about striving for perfection. It's about finding what works for you, being patient with yourself, and celebrating success and progress, no matter how small it may seem. Remember, you are a unique, wonderful person who still has so much more to give the world. If you find these episodes helpful, I really hope that you consider liking, sharing, and definitely commenting, because I would love to hear your thoughts and your experiences. This is a place where we can all learn from each other and support one another. Until next time, take care, stay positive, keep finding your own ways to navigate life with courage and humor. Thank you so much for watching today, and I hope that I see you again really soon. Bye-bye.